Monday, which means miserable people everywhere are blaming the fact that they hate their lives on a man-made unit of time, but let's look past all that, shall we? It also means it's time for Take My Money, the series where we round up the coolest stuff on the internet this week so that you don't have to do any work. You just get to shout,
"Shut up and take my money!"
I'm Trisha Hirschberger, and let's take a moment to escape the Mondays by slipping into a world where the small, everyday deeds of ordinary folk can indeed keep the darkness at bay. I'm talking Tolkien, and not just any Tolkien, but specifically The Hobbit, where the going on an adventure leads to riddles, barrel rides, dragons, and battles. It is fantasy at its finest, and for those fantasy fans out there, these finds will bring the adventure right to your thief-marked door. Who doesn't want to be an elf? Tall, nimble, gorgeous, minus the racial and moral superiority complex, of course. Elven ear clips, like the pair that I'm wearing, can be found at many a Renaissance fair or online store. But as someone who has many pairs like this, I can tell you personally that these, by far, are the most comfortable I've found for all-day wear. They're made by Etsy user Body Vingelo, I'm sure I butchered that, I'm sorry, and there are many varieties from simple unisex cuffs to ornate and even mashup cuffs. Very cool stuff. If only human feet were as big and hairy as Hobbit feet, am I right? Outside of some bizarre accident involving a lot of swelling and Rogaine, that's probably not gonna happen. So alas, we must settle for these Hobbit socks. They certainly look a lot comfier than the aforementioned situation, and while Jinx has discontinued them, there are plenty available on Amazon for as little as $2. We recommend wearing these on their own for movie marathons or hidden under shoes for a little extra courage. When it comes to wizarding, is it the pipe that makes the wizard look cool or the wizard that makes the pipe look cool? In Gandalf's case, I'm not really sure that it matters. His distinct churchwarden-style pipe that is arguably the best part of Battle of Five Armies has been reproduced many times. Sometimes smokable and sometimes not, some more movie accurate than others, but E-Pipe Mods has a Gandalf pipe that balances the look with the ease of smokability in a steam pipe form. Each pipe is handcrafted with an interchangeable vape safe and a variety of wood bowls and pipe sauce to choose from, so that it's always a very fine morning for a pipe. Before heading out on any adventure, you need a place to store your belongings, else you could forget your handkerchief. Check out this gorgeous handmade leather bag from Etsy user Forgiantica Leather. It's got Bilbo's round door from Bag End featured prominently, including Gandalf's marking painted in UV light paint, so everyone knows that there's a burglar for hire within. This Etsy user makes all types of fantasy-themed wallets, bags, and more. Really cool stuff. Now, if you feel like Lake Town is sorely underrepresented in this haul so far, you're right, it is. Let's remedy that with Weta Workshop's life-sized Black Arrow replica. How cool is this thing? It only takes one arrow that strikes true to bring down Smaug, and now you can actually have your own full-scale replica. If I put it up next to me, you can't even see the top or bottom in this frame. That's how big it is. Granted, I'm a Hobbit-sized person. Made by filmmaking artists in New Zealand from metal reinforced with fiberglass with a urethane head, this limited edition replica is as movie accurate as you can get. It comes with a certificate of authenticity and 2 hooks to display it horizontally on your wall so you're ready should Bard be unavailable. When searching through the deep dark recesses of the internet, no, I don't mean 4chan, we inevitably come across some of the coolest and most ridiculously expensive fan loot available, and boy is it fun to dream. These items fall into what we like to call the next level. Today's next level buy would be a dream come true for any Tolkien fan. Actually going to Middle-earth by way of a luxury 11-day trip to New Zealand. Full of private helicopter tours of hard-to-reach filming locations, after-hours private tours of Weta's workshop and the Hobbiton set, exclusive access to movie costumes and props, luxury hotel stays including a Hobbit-themed hotel room, and luxury dining experiences from New Zealand's finest, plus of course traditional Hobbit fare at the Green Dragon Inn. I'm saving my gold now because this is most definitely on the personal bucket list. So that's it for this week's Hobbit-themed episode of Take My Money. We've crossed the bridge and passed the mill by the river and returned right back to Bilbo's own door. We showed you the Middle-earth stuff we've been drooling over, and now it's your turn. If you've got a product on your wish list that you'd like to see featured on a future episode, leave a comment or tweet it to us using hashtag EscapistTMM. I'm Trisha Hirschberger, and Martin Freeman's the man.
Hello, welcome to Judging by the Cover.
Welcome to the Cosplay Closet. Hey guys, welcome to Take My Money. every Blizzard game ever, except it makes a giant waffle in the shape of a keyboard. Yeah, I'm talking about Kingdom Hearts.
Go. Pretty sure that at any given moment that song is playing somewhere on this planet.
Taking those elements and putting them into a fashion.
A cursed town. A fragmented sentence. Attempting to engage combat with a giant flaming beef jerky dog.